Okay, this is Miss Collins again. I'm back on this block with these homes that are owned by New York City Housing Authority. Okay, these are the mail receptacles. It's the same block that I showed you guys before. It's the same one. This is the mail receptacle. They have not, as they put flowers and everything in this home, over this building rather. You see how they put the plants and everything in that building and on that side? Okay, on this side, they haven't done that yet. They haven't done it yet. But this is the accommodation that my son's doctor, his pulmonary doctor, his cardiologist, his endocrinologist recommended for him to be, where he can open up the window and breathe. He can open up one of these windows or something of similarity and breathe. I'm going to show you guys what he has to breathe when he opens up any window in the apartment that we are currently residing. Now, I don't stand alone. I'm sure there are other residents across the borough, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Queens, whatever, who has children that has become sick, who has parents, grandparents that became ill due to the conditions of their current apartment and or building. I don't understand what's so hard in taking, if they have doctors' letters, medical recommendation. I don't understand the transfer issue. I don't understand being compliant to a medical physician. Being compliant, because if you don't be compliant to a medical physician and something detrimental or fatal happens to that person or that patient, you're held liable. You're going to be in trouble because they sent you documents telling you this is what we need for our patient. Our patient, this is our recommendation. So if you don't follow those recommendations, you're going to be in trouble. Not the parent or the teacher or whoever. You are going to be in trouble. Because if they're sending a letter directly to you, the property management, you, New York City Housing Authority, you, NYCHA, they're sending letters to you. Politicians are reaching out to you. And if you do not remedy the issue, I'm not talking about everybody. I'm talking about my son. I don't know everybody else's condition. I don't know. I don't know this situation. I just know my son's situation. Okay? And there may be some that's even worse than my son. Nevertheless, you have the accommodations. You have it. But you're reserving it for what and who? You are reserving it for who? Opposed to providing these accommodations for long-standing residents who has an account that has already been established. You're giving it to what? People that are in the shelter, people that are homeless, whatever. And I get that. I totally understand. And I applaud you for that. However, your residents that are currently submitting funds to you, I don't care what their resources or their sources, you're getting funds on their behalf. And you're not keeping them safe. Because you're not keeping my child and me safe. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You're just showing us places just to save face, just to say we showed her something. You show us trash. You show us stuff that looks like this. Dirt, garbage. You show us terrible, deplorable places. It's hard for me to understand your reason. It's hard for me to understand. This is a little boy we're talking about, and we're not even getting to me yet. We're not even getting to me. I am the mother of a military. So what's going to happen if he has to bury me? Or something happens to his brother and he has to... What do you think is going to happen at that point? Because the last time I checked, they have a chain of command. And if the chain of command understands and knows that You, New York City Housing Authority, you're behind all this drama, which you could have remedied easily. Trust me when I tell you, this little molehill is going to turn into a mountain. Not that it already has not. It's going to get bigger. So I'm just telling you, each time I take my son to the doctor, they're going to ask me, what is the status? And I'm going to tell them, and I'm going to show them. So as I said, the ball is not in your court. As much as you think the ball is in your court, it's not. If my son is hospitalized one more time, I'm not going down to 141 Livingston Street. I'm going to Supreme Court. I'm going to Supreme Court. And as far as me bringing a lawyer, I don't have to. I'm going to bring my videos and my pictures. And that'll speak for itself. I mean, like, really? Seriously? I mean, you can't do this for the children? I'm standing in the gap for my little boy. If other parents don't, let me tell you something. I can only bring a horse to the water, but I can't make him drink. Simple as that. But I know one daggone thing. Me, and my child, I make no bones. I make no bones. And these videos are going. They're going. Trust me. And I don't care what you say to me. I don't care what you do to me. This is my right. And this is your fault. You caused this on my child. You did. He was not born with asthma. The pneumonia that was in his lungs, who put that there? Your asbestos on that roof in 2010. And then you come back. If there was asbestos on the roof 2010, then you come back in 2015 and you do another asbestos around the windows. So that means in 2010, that asbestos was around the windows, along with the mold, along with the mildew. It was all there in 2010. So my son got attacked. He got triple teamed. He got jumped by your asbestos and your mold. He got jumped while he slept. Asbestos on the roof, asbestos on the exterior facade, and then mold while he slept. And as for me, a mild case of bronchitis and asthma. Really? That's my diagnosis? As far as they know, still waiting for the blood work to come back for other stuff. You're going to get it. If it takes the last breath in me, trust me when I tell you. You are going to get the biggest lawsuit you've ever seen in your life coming from one individual. You're going to get it. Because I'm at a point right now where all bets are off. Because you just insist on being adamant. You insist. I mean, look, they have cameras here. Where I am, we don't have any cameras. There's no cameras where I am. None at all. They have cameras here. Protection. And they have air. They can breathe. This is Miss Tell It Like It Is 48, aka Miss Collins. I'm out. I'm pissed off. I'm beyond peeved. I am so beside myself in frustration and anger. Beside myself. This is Miss Collins.